What is going on, guys? My name is GrungerLab Gaming, and in today's video, guys, I'm going to be going over pro tips for Apex Legends Season 6. Basically, how to use the Volt, know how to use Loba and defend against Loba, and a couple other things. But I really have some cool announcements to share at the very end. Some really cool ones. Anyway, let's get right into the video. So first of all, I want to talk about the Volt. The Volt is supposed to be replacing the R99. Now, of course, the recoil for this one is a little weird. It kind of goes side to side. It kind of goes like an X pattern. Could go up, right, left, down. It's kind of like that. It's a little sporadic, and you definitely need a barrel on it to control it. Don't even bother using it for like long range if you don't have a barrel on it. Now, of course, this gun is an energy-based weapon, and of course, like I already said, it is meant to replace the R99 spot. Now, the R99 will be in the care package for a good 2 seasons before getting let out again. Now, the PK is next to come out, but before we get into the rotation of things, let's just talk about the Volt. So first of all, of course, stock's right. It makes you change your weapons faster. The only thing you really will need is that barrel. Now, the mags do help. Volt are pretty good. If you get all your shots in right, you're going to be able to knock a person with Evo shields, white ones. But if it is like one of those intense fights, right, you are going to need a extended energy mag. Now, those seem to be quite rare, but of course, it's a loot pool now. It has been, things have been taken out of it, but things have also been put back into it, like turbochargers and now energy weapon attachments. So it's kind of like that meta. It needs to balance itself out along with the guns meta as well. So of course, it is pretty good. The Volt is pretty good. Everyone's using one. The R99 is, right, it's in the care package, but there is one good thing. Of course, the 301, I've been rocking that right since the R99 left. It's still pretty good. Nothing's changed with the 301. And of course, it still works just as good and even better for long range hits. Now, I got some pro tips for using Rampart. Now, Rampart is a little special. Basically, her abilities, the shields, right? Now, I'm going to talk about how to use her. Always use your shields far away. Basically, what you want to do is like defend those shields as they're coming up, because it does take about 5 seconds for them to come completely up. Because if it gets shot once, while it is, going up, right, it's folding up, basically it will insta-kill it, and that's basically it. It has tons of health once you put them up, so make sure to have those covers as defense covers. They're not really good offense covers. Those things suck for offense, because if you're trying to charge the enemy with them, and they're shooting at you, they're just going to shoot right through it while it's coming up, and just ultimately destroy it. Now, there are some other things. It's good to get out the gun first. Now, basically, with that gun, you're going to want to put a shield in front of the gun, because the gun does have like 200, right? It has a 200 health limit. Now, of course, right, the gun can be broken with that 200 health, but it is going to take a lot, especially if the minigun is shooting right at you. It's not going to go well. It's not really an easy fight, right? It's very overpowered. It can't turn that well. It can't go up or down, so that's one thing. So you can try to go around it and make the gunner get off the minigun. That's another way to either pro tip or take them out. Because also, it is a pro tip to know your surroundings. Basically, people can be coming up behind the gun, so just be aware of that as a Rampart player or a Rampart main. Now, the good stuff, defending against Rampart. I love this, and I found some really good stuff about that. Basically, you want to shoot them as fast as you can, get around them. If they have the minigun, try to go around them, be stealthy about it. Now, basically, they are stationary on the guns. Their heads are pretty much in one position, so this is going to be a new meta for snipers. If you can get that one good sentinel headshot in, or, triple take longbow, better yet, Kraber, you will be able to knock down the person using the gun. Now, if they have a shield there, remember, always aim for the base. Grenades work amazing. Remember, they don't block grenades. They can, if anything, those shields actually help, because you can't throw the grenades through the shields. And so if they hit the shield, they'll go down right. Basically, thermite grenades work the best for getting the shields down, because they will go through the shields and kill the cannon, set it on fire, so weaken the minigun. And I also call the minigun the cannon, just so you guys know. And yeah, that's really nice to end up having that situation end up turning out really nice. Now, if Rampart gets the high ground, that is always really bad, and you guys definitely won't want to do that. You guys definitely want to make sure to charge the minigun when it is low, right? Charge the mountain, because it does take quite a while to reload it. Now, of course, with this being said, just one more pro tip for Rampart, and then I'll be moving on. Basically, she can, of course, like, store more ammo for the Volt. Not too much, because, of course, she can't be overpowered, but it does make it better for L-Star Devotion Volt. You can hold a little more, and you can also reload it faster, so that's something to think about. The last thing I'll talk about in this video, content-wise, is rotations. They added in so many more areas to get around the map, right? They cut mountains in half, they made tunnels through mountains, especially in the lava area. The southern part of the map in World's Edge is so easy for rotating now. It is honestly unbelievable what they have done with that. It is so convenient to rotate now. Now that also means more third partiers, right? Because they can be coming from more directions. I used to like the lava area really much because people cannot get around you. Now people can get around you now. There are more hiding spots with the addition of the new land masses and the rocket ship site. So of course there are going to be the advantages, disadvantages. Just know that the rotations are going to go a lot more smoothly now, and squads don't have to be funneled like through one area. Now I know a lot of people get funneled through the train yard tunnels. That is another thing to avoid now. Now I know there have been no new areas around there, but now it's going to feel a lot less tense, right? They added more jump towers. They completely revamped the lower areas of the map, like the Mirage Voyage area. That went back to normal. So in the city next to that, right, it got a buff. So with that being said, there are going to be more areas to land as well, so you're not going to have people landing on top of you. Or if there are people, you're going to be landing on someone and you don't want to do that. There are plenty of options for all squads now. Of course, there's not an even amount of area to go, but, you know, at least half the lobby usually always goes for those hot drops. So always be aware of that. Anyway, guys, that concludes my pro tips video. There's not too much to know about this season. It's pretty much just getting it. If you guys look at the thumbnail, right, it's all about position and doing things with Rampart, the new legend. It's just going to take time to figure out. I might be coming out with a video in like a month or something about, like, you know, the best ways to use Rampart. But of course, I'm not a Rampart main. I'm going to be a Pathfinder main for life, no matter what they do to them. And yeah, that's basically it for that. Now, guys, on for some short video. I recently had to dole out a copy strike. Now, it was apparently this guy's third strike. He basically took my second bot lobby video and pretty much taped it word for word. Like, he taped all of it. He stole the intro, everything, my voice, the music. My watermark was left in there. The only thing he didn't take was the thumbnail. And he had like some weird malware he wanted you to go download. So we ended up sending him some garbage, compliments of our channel. And yeah, they took it down. Team YouTube got on it within 24 hours. And they just smashed him. It must have been his third strike. Because I claimed that video. I sent him a strike, right? I wanted it down. I had already made 400 views. But they took it down. I hope no one downloaded that malware, right? And that's about it, guys. Let me know if you ever see anything like that. I'll be super grateful. I caught this one myself because, of course, I'm always checking out there for that kind of stuff. Because the glitch community, right, I always give credit to my people. I never take them like Musty Tap Water, right? We share, we collab, we talk about these glitch spots. And this person, they just stole it. And they had so much pirated content on their channel as well. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this long video. Hope that gives you a pump for this channel. We're still going. We're almost to 500 subscribers. So I can't wait for that milestone. Definitely be doing some pretty cool videos, vlogs, talks about this copyright deal. Because it was pretty big. It was a big process. So anyway, hopefully I'll see you guys all in the next video. If you like things like this, you want to help support the channel to 500, then 1,000. Definitely make sure to subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Make sure to have a great day. Bye.